this is Austria again.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I
We're
mean,
just
one
waiting
thing
for
that
the guys to ready up.
yeah, it's going back to the 5 lappers and the sprint race. One thing that has stand out, starting on pole, Killers has started pole and I believe finished top for both races, if I'm not correct.
I think he did, yeah.
So that's going to be an eye on. That's going to be something to watch. I mean, he'll be starting P10. But again, it's a free tyre choice as well. So, no, actually, no, it's not. You have to use. Is it?
I'm not 100% how they're going to call it. I think it is going to be a completely free tyre choice because it's a separate race to anything else. So there'll be no scrub tyres anyway. So it will be, I believe, free tyre choice as it was for the sprint race. So there'll be nobody out on worn tyres or anything like that. So we've got none of that to take into it. I don't believe there to be any penalties or anything that we're in.
No, I had to look through there. I think the only decisions that's been made from behalf was you had Woolsey to receive a 5-second penalty, but I believe that would have been taken out of the race beforehand. And again, Dunners will receive a 1 position back for a 5-second time penalty that he had for no fault. Again, I believe them two will be taken out the previous race. So yeah, everyone's coming into this race penalty clean.
Okay. So in that case, then we shouldn't have any change of positions due to penalties.
No, nothing stupid like a 25-second penalty to start the race with or anything like that.
Yeah, all right. Don't rub that one in. I think I've got a record there, mate.
Yeah, I mean, boys, just to say as well, if you ever start a race with quite a lot of penalties, your boy here, Colin, is the man to speak to.
Hey, I did pretty good on that.
You did. You done quite well to start from the back as well with a 25-second penalty.
Yeah, finished 7th
well then.
with the penalty, P11.
Yeah.
It wasn't a terrible race. So,
I mean, of course,
it's just been confirmed in the chat as well. It is completely free tyre choice.
Yep.
Which I believed it would have been anyway. So, and we are just going to wait for everyone to make their selections of strategies once we load in, and then we'll have a formation lap, and then we'll be back racing again for, I think it's 36 laps.
Yep, 50%. I mean, like I said, that very
twice the race distance, twice the excitement.
Yeah.
Now the question is how many laps is Hound going to go before he crashes? Will he go twice as many? Because
I'm gonna say Hound's gonna last 4 laps.
That's a little bit rude on Aaron's part, I was going to say, but that's generous.
But yeah, no, I mean, you never know. I mean, I've seen Hound race in the I mean, no offense, no respect, I've seen Hound race in the league that he races in the tier that he races in, and I can't remember if it was I believe it was the start of last season, I think, or this season. He DNF'd quite a few races, and I've seen him go up a tier to reserve, and I believe he's had more podiums than what he has probably completed races in a tier 3.
The thing is with him, it depends whether he's got a good setup for it, and judging by the last race and his own comments, he doesn't have a very good setup for him, which isn't going to help.
Well, I mean, this is the thing.
But hopefully he will have learnt from the mistake that he actually made in the last race, which I think, in my opinion, from where I saw he crashed, it was probably a little bit too much right foot coming out of turn 3. We've all done it and hit the barrier on the right-hand side, so maybe he just needs to be a little more cautious coming out of turn 3, and he'll do some more laps.
Doing 2 races, obviously a 5-lapper, and it sounds weird, but obviously with the setups, if you do it for 50%, you know, you're carrying extra fuel.
Yeah.
So that 25%, obviously, his setup might be designed for a heavier car. So he might actually have a good setup, or maybe he's done the complete opposite. He might have gone for a preset setup, or he might have one hidden in the bag.
Well, it depends how many steps he's got for this track. I think I've got 2 or 3 for this track myself.
Yeah. Oh no, it's lights out. No formation lap.
No.
There was okay. No, sorry, there was a glitch on my screen.
Yeah.
Red lights lit up on my screen.
Yeah, I only had 1 red light. It is a formation.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to because, as I say, Angry Dutch guy unfortunately lost out. He would have been P3 and moved down to 7th.
So we've got quite a mix of tyres. Majority of people have gone on soft tyres. There's Jimar, Mr. JC90, A. Riley, Mad Max, Joseph and Grimmy are all on the mediums, and everybody else has taken soft tyres.
I believe it's a 2-stop, I believe, if you needed.
Probably soft, medium, soft, or soft, medium, medium would be the tyres.
Oh,
Angry Guy and Joseph has had a bit of contact there. So, I don't know if that was a screen bug there, but a few seconds ago while you were talking, and I didn't want to cut across you, as Dunners was actually showing yellow on his fuel gauge, which would suggest he's under-fueled. Maybe he's banking on a safety car.
Let me have a look.
It's showing white again now, which shows he's over, so it's no issue, but it was just for a few seconds ago, he was showing yellow, which was suggesting under-fueled.
He possibly could be anticipating maybe 1 or 2 safety cars. As they're starting to form back into the grid.
That's a bold move, that is, to be anticipating safety cars. But then again, like I said, it could have just been a screen bug. You know, we've seen so many screen bugs on this game.
Yeah, hopefully Spectator Wife next game they had a bit more detail that we can see.
Yeah. Details you can see, you know.
Maybe even changes so you can go third person as well on the camera, so you can actually see everything. But enough with that.
Yeah, we only have broadcast view. Yeah, so Dunners is now showing yellow again on his fuel tank, so he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and away we go. And it's still yellow.
Yeah.
Lovely helicopter fuel there.
Yeah. That's Angry Dutch guy going the wrong way. I was just trying to grab him. Yeah, he's. I think there might have been a bit of contact there. I'm not sure. It was difficult to see. From the helicopter view, it did look like there was a little bit of contact.
Oh, and a bit of contact between Ryan and Jackie as well.
Yeah, there's that turn 3 is quite tight.
Has just made a move on Jimmer.
Yeah.
He's moved up 2 places.
But Hound is, of course, on the faster set of tyres as well.
Yeah.
But saying that, there's not a huge amount of difference in terms of the soft and medium times. You know, it's only like maybe a couple of tenths or 3 tenths, something like that.
So RP Lee looks to line up and move on Connor. Connor is going a bit wide. RP Lee is noticing that, and as he's gone on the inside. No, Connor's hold it there.
I'm actually just sitting on board with Mad Max, Quick Killers, Joseph and Jackie, because they're all tussling for position there.
I'm just going to watch RP Lee because, like I say, Connor has been going a bit wide, and he's got a nice exit there for RP Lee. But RP Lee is burning all his ERS.
Yeah, that's not good, because
it's gone around the outside.
I have actually heard people saying that if you drop between 20% ERS, you actually cost yourself performance. Which means
it's actually 50%. Once you drop to 50%, it is impossible to get it back up to 50%. Unless you don't use ERS for about 5-6 laps to get it back up to 50%. As long as you can maintain it above 50%, it's...
So interestingly, Angry Dutch guy has actually pitted and gone for hard tyres. Now he's probably taken a new wing while he was there. I didn't actually see it, and I didn't see whether he had any damage. But of course, those hard tyres will go probably most of the way into this now.
Sorry to cut you off there, but Connor is going into the pits. I thought Lee was going to have made a lovely move, but...
See, some of these medium runners may actually be thinking medium hard. Could be going for a one-stop strategy.
Yep, there is a new wing, so that puts the two Mercedes at the back, both with wing damage, within 3 laps.
That's definitely not good.
However, Hound has now moved up into 11th place. So, I mean, the credit to the commentator, but he's got 1 lap on my prediction.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, although he is in 11th, he's also got Jimmer right behind him, and Knight right behind Jimmer as well.
And Mr. J is coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, and they're going to start getting DRS now as well, because we're 3 laps in.
The only good thing Hound can do here is keep them behind him, and obviously try and scrub off the medium. But Jimmer's picked up a 3-second penalty. And Riley finally made his move on Ryan, but Ryan is coming back. They're side by side in the final corner, and Ryan takes his position back. But that allows Riley for the DRS.
The DRS, yeah, so he will probably make that move stick now.
But now it's going to be interesting now, because I believe Ryan now gets DRS here. So this is going to be a lovely battle, I'm going to say, until the pits, possibly. Again, Ryan, again, everyone is going for the outside. Riley, is he going to stick up the inside?
Flag sector 2 and 3. Oh, that might have been a bug. I don't know what happened there. Unless it's Connor at the back.
No, Connor is still there. And his teammate. Ryan has got a little gap between Riley, nearly half a second. But will Riley be able to close out before the DRS? And get another 2 corners of racing between these two. Wait for that.
I'm keeping an eye on the comments, but it's been quiet so far.
Yeah, I'm watching that as well, but Joseph as well looks like he might be able to no, he won't, because Mad Max has got the DRS from Quick Killer.
Yeah.
So there's a DRS train forming, but
that's teammates helping each other with DRS.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here, because Mad Max possibly will get the overtake from Quick Killers here. No, he won't. He's not going to have enough time.
The thing is, Mad Max could try and hold up.
He's just gone into back of Quick Killers and lost an end plate.
See, that's really unlucky. If I was Mad Max there on those medium tyres, I'd be trying to hold up the car on mediums behind me.
Yeah, now Joseph's going on the inside.
Then allow your teammate to kind of pull away on the soft tyres, give himself a bit of breathing room.
Yeah. And Jackie will probably make a move on the inside of Mad Max as well. Mad Max now is unfortunately just losing position. And RP Lee, RP Lee's just lost an end plate as well, I believe. Little loft tap.
Yeah.
Mad Max has gone off track.
Well, I'm just on board at the front here now, because Grimmy is just under half a second.
Wing damage.
Yeah, Grimmy's just under half a second away from Blumchum, and he's got DRS. But how much DRS? Yeah, see, Blumchum's just picked up a 3-second penalty as well. He's just cut turn 1.
Oh, Hound has now moved up into 10th place. If you can stay behind Jimmer, it'll be 9th place for him.
But I tell you, all these guys at the front are running with almost no ERS whatsoever.
Yeah,
they're running on the bare minimum.
But this is going to benefit Quick Killer Joseph and Jackie and even Ryan, because they're 60 to 70%. Joseph, speaking of him, making a move on Quick Killer.
Going around the outside there of turn 4, but hasn't worked.
And again, this is the thing. Joseph is on medium tyres, so are the soft tyres running out a little bit more than what we would have anticipated them to be?
No, I don't think so. I think these, I mean, this is quite a fast track. I think these generally go about 10 or 12 laps, those softs, if you really want to push them that far. But then it depends how much time you spend in dirty air as well. That dirty air can reduce the amount of time you can spend on the soft tyres. So this should be okay for a few more laps.
Oh, Jackie looks to be making a move on Joseph. He sticks it on the inside. No, he breaks. Oh, nearly contact.
I've got a really good helicopter view of that between Jackie, Joseph and Quick Killers. As Ryan picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that's Joseph through. Yeah, he's made that stick. Oh, Jackie's just give the Aston Martin a bit of a bump there and span him around.
Yeah,
which is obviously gained him position, and Quick Killers unfortunately has just lost about 3 places, Well, he lost to Jackie, Ryan, Jimmer and A. Riley, so he actually lost 4.
So it's not looking good for the Aston Martins or Mercedes, because
the other Aston Martin's right at the back.
Yeah.
But in fairness, the other Aston Martin has actually pitted as well, and it would have taken a front wing, which meant it would have been a slow pit stop.
So what's going to be interesting?
Jump back up to the front, because what I didn't see whilst we were talking about those was Grimmy has actually taken the lead from Blumchum.
Yeah.
Who is of course in the DRS.
Jackie's in the pits.
He's got, even though Blumchum's got the penalty, he is going for the move.
Yep, and I believe that is the 4th wing change of the race within 8 laps.
Yeah, there's been a few wing changes. Most of them are just little bumps. It's just taking end plates
little
off.
Taps, and Jackie has gone on the hards, which leaves Angry Dutch Guy and Jackie. I mean, Angry Dutch Guy, I reckon, will benefit from this.
Yeah, I think he'll push those hard tyres till probably lap 21, 22, something like that. I mean, if you can push him to, say, 25, 26, then he could just chuck on a set of softs and go to the end. Otherwise, he's possibly looking at mediums. It's okay, I was just on board with Grimmy, and Joseph's just binned it. He just completely missed the turn and went straight on into the gravel. Coming out of turn 8, I think that is. As Hound picks up a 3-second penalty for track limits. Now I'm just going to jump back on board with Grimmy, because this is still a close battle going on here. I mean, you've got Niter. Oh, Joseph's gone. I was just going to say that Niter was close to Joseph, but VSC.
That's a safety car. Yeah, he's binned it on literally between the last 2 corners.
Yeah, I see what you're on about. Yeah, he must have maybe just come out of that penultimate turn a little hot and hit the barrier or something like that.
Yeah, I think he had.
And it is now a full safety car.
His tyres. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has overcooked his tyres.
This is interesting. Both Mercedes have pitted. They're going to double stack. Definitely going to double stack here. Connor is slowing down, maybe trying to prevent her being held up.
No double stack here.
No.
So Angry Dutch Guy's gone medium and Connor's gone hard. So they've literally done a tyre swap. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm fairly sure that those hards could go all the way to the end now.
Yeah, now Now
what we got?
Who else was
20,
on hards?
25 laps if you look after them. I think they could go all the way.
Yeah. And the best thing with the hards as well is that, don't get me wrong, for the first sort of 5 to 10 laps, you're not going to be as fast. But once that bike put about lap 8.
So Blumchum's just gone on to the softs. Dunners has gone on the mediums. Ryan's come in. He's chucking on a set of mediums. Quick Killers is in. He's gone for hards. Hound is in. He's going mediums. Mr. JC is going mediums, and Error's going mediums. So there's a lot of people just dived in for a quick pit stop there.
No, it's interesting because the 3 leaders have not pitted.
No, but the battle that was going on between Grimmy and Blumchum is now kind of going to be neutralised by the fact that Blumchum's just chucked on a set of new tyres, having now taken his pit stop, and Grimmy hasn't, and now there's only a couple of seconds between them because of the 2 cars in between.
Yeah.
So really, what Grimmy should have done there was pitted. It would have been a bit early, but
the thing is, I mean, the mediums, I would imagine, can go at least 15 to 16 laps. I would say
15 or 16 laps. With the safety car, you may get a couple more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, this safety car will probably be in next lap, I would think. 2 Mercedes.
No, 2 Mercedes still waiting
to bunch up. 2 Mercedes are waiting to bunch up, but I think Angry Dutch Guy will make it probably before turn 3 if he gets a wiggle on.
Connor, bless him again.
Connor
race
may just make it before the end of the next lap. It depends how fast they can push their tyres, but on the plus side, the fact that Connor's actually on the hard tyres and isn't stuck behind the safety car like Quick Killers is, and Jackie is, he'll be able to keep those hard tyres nice and warm, which is one of the most difficult things to do at any circuit, is to keep a set of hard tyres warm.
And the things as well is that he's not just keeping his tyres warm, but he is racing to catch up the pack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because he's racing to catch the pack, he's actually keeping those tyres up to full temperature rather than losing them because he's running at 60 or 70 mile an hour behind the safety car like the rest of these guys are. So, as I said, turn 3, Angry Dutch Guy is now on the back of the pack.
Yep, and Connor is one corner
behind.
behind.
Connor is just catching up. So, he's just coming into turn 3 now as the front is entering turn 4. So,
I tell you what's interesting at all, there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 cars out of 16 that have that do not have penalties.
No, I know, but saying that, all those that have penalties are only 3 seconds, so there's no big significant penalties. So the safety car is in this lap now, and Connor has just caught up.
Yeah.
So that is everyone in. I've got a really good helicopter view of Connor just catching the pack as well. The game seems to really like me today when it comes to the helicopter views of people.
Now what's going to be interesting is Grimmy obviously has the advantage holding the pack up to get a clear run as he comes around the final corner.
I'm just trying to get that. I was going the wrong way. Like an idiot.
No, he hasn't really got the jump.
Angry Dutch Guy has just got a penalty for a collision with his teammate. And I'm assuming his teammate also got the same one. Yep. And that's Connor back in the pits.
No, Connor's got 10 seconds, 5 seconds for speed in the pit lane.
So, yeah, I think he's just retired as well.
Damage,
He's just retired in the pits.
Oh, so. Ryan and Dunners. Oh, Ryan on the inside making a lovely move on Dunners, and he has made it stick. That was a lovely move into turn 2.
Just having a little look at Blumtrum, who looks to be about to make a move on A. Riley here into turn 4. Yeah, he's got the inside line.
And Ryan looks to be getting the pickings of A. Riley after that as well. He's right on the back of him as well.
I'm just on board with him now myself. I'm just trying to catch as many of these overtakes that are happening from the safety car restarts as I can, because there's a lot of people on fresh tyres out there.
Yeah, and the thing is, Dunners is looking to get his position back on Riley, going up on the inside. This is going to be close here. I'm
just watching the times at Blumtrum as well. He's closing up on the back of Jimmer, who's on much older medium tyres.
Yeah, Blumtrum's going to make a move on the inside. Is he going to make it stick? Yeah, he does. Oh,
yep, and he picks up a 3-second penalty for corner cutting the hell out of turn 1.
But it's interesting.
But he's made the move.
Yeah.
But I do believe that now means he is now on 6 seconds. So he is.
Yep, he is. Yep.
So, besides Angry Dutch Guy, who's on 5 seconds, everyone else is on 3. So Mad Max and Killers have just swapped places.
Yeah, Mad Max and Killers again. Are we going to have deja vu?
Yeah, those two are quite close together again.
Yeah.
The thing is, it depends which one of them's the fastest, because you've got Mad Max on not old mediums, but slightly worn mediums, and Quick Killers is on fresh hards. And those fresh hards are probably going to take a few laps to kind of scrub in anyway. He's probably looking 3, 4, 5 laps before they'll even scrub in, and he'll start getting some speed.
Oh, that's a Hound that's gone very wide.
I was just going to say, I think Hound's made a move, but
oh, hello, Dunners has gone into the pits.
Yep, I'm just picking that up.
Wing damage.
I will find out in a second.
Yes, there is a new wing.
There is a new wing coming. I think it was the right-hand end plate.
Blumchum's making a move on Grimmy, going on the outside. Grimmy's holding the inside line. Blumchum's gone wide of the track. Oh, however, he did make that move off track. No, obviously, I'm not going to mention anything.
That's something for incidents or stewards if Grimmy decides to report that. Not to do with us. So,
but regardless of anything, Grimmy is still in first place.
Yeah, because of the penalty anyway. All he needs to do is stick with him.
So there's a battle between Knight and Mr. Jace. Grimmy's picked up a 3 seconds, so now he's got 3 seconds to battle for.
Yeah, but that means he's also got a couple of warnings to go as well. So before he'll pick up another one, so he's fine.
You've got RP Lee on the back of Riley, teammates.
I'm just looking at Hound and Jackie as well, because they're on the back of each other.
Yep.
Just behind.
No, Riley, surprisingly, actually prevented RP Lee from getting his split screen, but he's got DRS again.
Yeah, I'm going to say they both got DRS,
inside,
as Ryan's made a move on Jimmer as well.
Yeah, Angry Dutch Guy is now on 8 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah, but he may have that 5 seconds removed because it was a collision with his teammate who was behind him. So you may find that it was his teammate that hit him, because his teammate did actually
was behind,
have wing damage. So there's a good chance he drove up the back of him.
Making a move on Jackie, but Jackie looks to get for the cut back, but no, just made a little contact wheel to wheel. And Quick Killer is now looking to make a move on Jackie, and it's a little left tap there.
Yeah, there was a little rear wheel front wing contact, I caught that. But they've also got Angry Dutch Guy all over the back of them. I'm actually going to switch views and just watch this from Angry Dutch Guy's point of view for a little bit here. Just on board with Angry Dutch Guy as he goes for it. He got a bit of a wobble coming out of that last turn, which won't have helped him try and make this overtake.
I'm just on board with Hound, because I don't know if he's done anything to his setup, but his car does look more stable.
Well, it's not just that, but he's also completely blown your prediction out of the water. You said 4 laps, he's gone 4 times that.
Yeah.
As that is Angry Dutch Guy up the inside of Jackie, and Quick Killers is through as well.
Looking to make a move on Quick Killer, releasing it down the inside. No, that's a contact. No, that's a bit of wing as well. I think I saw.
Wing,
and a bit of contact with Jackie as well. I'm on board with Jackie. He has no end plate on the left.
Angry Dutch Guy, he doesn't have an end plate on the left hand side, so that is probably going to be a pit stop incoming now. And probably another set of hard tyres will be my best guess and go to the end.
Yep, 20 laps left.
Easy doable on a set of hards.
Blumchum though, we've been a bit distracted. Blumchum has gained a second ahead of Ryan now. But again on a soft tyre, so Blumchum will have to pit again as well as Ryan, but
yeah, but he's also got 6 seconds. The guys behind him have only got 3, so effectively Blumchum is P3 as it stands.
Well, not just that, RP Lee's got no seconds, and he's about 2 seconds, 2.5, maybe 3 seconds behind Blumchum.
Alright, we've just had a comment as well. I haven't looked what it is yet. I'm trying to stay on board with
Jack Kerr is I don't know what that says, VUM.NGO.
I don't know, so I can't respond to that because we don't know what it means.
Yep. We'll just say okay and smile and wave.
Yep, that's normally what I do anyway. So you've now got the 2 Astons right on the back of Hound. I went the wrong way then.
No, I believe Quick is hard.
Jimmer's out.
Jimmers is out the race.
Yeah, he is out. That's in between.
And that's a virtual.
No, that's a full safety car again.
Oh, full safety car now.
I think that
this is interesting because...
Is that the exit of
Jackie?
Yeah, the exit of turn 8.
Yeah.
He may have had a wobble out of turn 8.
So we've got Knights in the pit.
Some kind of contact.
Possibly might go after another set of mediums. We've got Error in the pits.
I'll be very, very surprised to not see Grimmy come in here, because he's on 17 lap old mediums now. He has got to get those gone.
Riley's
Kobe
coming for
Dawson,
the softs.
as just said, Knight is creeping up the table. He's slowly creeping up the table. He's just had to take a pit stop for a new set of mediums. In fact, let's just have a quick look. So A. Riley's just put on a set of softs. Knight are on mediums. Error, Dunners and Angry Dutch Guy have also all gone on to the softs as well. And I'm going to stay on board with Grimmy because I think he will come in here.
Yeah, 17 laps.
I'll be very surprised if he doesn't come in now.
Yeah, he's the only one that hasn't pitted, unless he's going to stretch him to possibly maybe do another 3 laps.
Well, think about it this way. Jimmer was on 16 lap old softs, which is the same as Grimmy's on now.
No, but he's
pitted. He lost
3 leaders.
So I wouldn't have taken the risk.
Yeah, all 3 have pitted.
I'm surprised Ryan's coming. He could have done about another 10 laps on those mediums. I understand Blumchum because he's coming towards the end of the life of those softs.
Yeah.
So let's see what these guys go on to.
Laps.
So Blumchum medium, Ryan and Grimmy have both gone soft, which means both of them are going to have to pit again because there's still another 17 laps of race to go. Who else we've had? Jackie and Mr. JC come in. Jackie's gone medium, Mr. JC's gone soft. So effectively everybody apart from the top 4 is just pitted. But the question is, how much further can Mad Max and RP Lie take their tyres, because they're both on 12 laps on those mediums.
Have you not noticed who's in second place at this current moment, though?
Yes, Hound.
Yeah, I know.
So, we've just had Kobe Dawson say, Knight has got a drive-through. Well, that's ruined it. In fairness, I missed that. I was looking at pit stops. Interstellar says, give rain at the end. That's why I've pitted. Oh, Ryan. So apparently that's Ryan, so that's why he's made that pit stop, even though he hadn't gone very long into the life of those tyres. So what we didn't know until just now is there is a prediction of rain towards the end of the race, which means we could finish the race on inters, if that be the case.
That would explain why Ryan, Grimmy, A. Riley, Aaron, Mr. Jess, Angry Dutch, and Dunners have all gone on softs.
Yeah, so that was Ryan that said that. It was him who said it's predicting rain at the end, that's why he's pitted. So maybe that was a smart move from him to go onto the softs, because they'll do about 10 laps, so if that rain comes out, you know, 30, 32 laps, should be coming towards the end of the life of his tyres.
Yeah, the thing is as well is that Hound has probably got maybe the best of 8 to 10 laps, especially with this safety car. This safety car should come in this lap, so maybe he might be. I mean, not even that. I mean, RP Lee and Max.
Best position from where I'm sitting now is going to be Quick Killers, because if he can keep those tyres warm, those hard tyres, he will have no problem getting them as far as he needs to into this race. Whether that be the last 2 laps, the last 6 laps, the last 10 laps, it doesn't matter. Those hard tyres will go. Whereas if it was the last 2 or 3 laps of the race, those mediums will be going off right off the edge by that point.
We are down to 3 cars without penalties.
Especially RP Lie and Mad Max, who have got 13 laps on theirs already. Safety car is in this lap.
James Pello is apologising
I think that is Jimmer, because he's just said he lost the rear on the inside curve of turn 8. Which then, of course, would make sense. I did say that he'd clearly lost it out of turn 8, and not knowing the situation with how he lost it, whether it was slip off the curb, too quick on the throttle, and his back end stepped out or something like that. Being 17 laps as Grimmy was on those tyres, I'd have pitted 2 under safety car.
He's just corrected you there. He is Jimmer.
Yep. I was right. It was Jimmer. It only made sense because he said he lost it on the inside curb of turn 8.
And we are back to racing, and RP Lee has made quite a good jump on Hound.
Hound has fell asleep there at the restart. As we've had a couple more people picking up penalties as well. That was Jackie and Error. Yeah, Jackie picked up one too. He flashed up so fast I barely saw his name.
Grimmer is on the back of Ryan already. Ryan's gone off track a little bit there, a little wheel wobble there, a little snap maybe.
Angry Dutch guy's making up places already, and so is Dunners, was that?
Yeah.
It's alright, Mr. JC just lost 2 positions almost identical times, and I wondered whether he had a spin, so I just jumped on with him.
That's why I quickly switched back. All Blumchum's on the back of Quick Killer. Now this is the thing. If you're Quick Killer, do you block? No, he's gone on the inside. He's forcing her way in.
I was going to say, that looked like a bit of a force on his way up the inside there.
Yeah. He had to deploy all these ERS though.
Yeah, for this lap he has deployed as much ERS as he can, so...
Yeah, he's already down to 50%.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Do the 2 Aston Martins.
Knight has just pitted. I was just going to say, Knight has picked up a few places, but he's actually on his way into the pits. And he's only been on those tyres for 3 laps, so is there damage? No, it looks like he's got his end plates. Oh, of course, somebody said he's got a drive-through. He's taking his drive-through penalty.
Yeah, Dunners has lost it. It's not looking good for the Red Bull though. But Ryan and Blumchum are battling that. Obviously, Quick Killer holding back Blumchum. I mean, but I was just watching it, and I mean, that's what I was saying. If you're Quick Killer, do you... Because Quick Killer's also got 3 seconds penalty, do you hold off to everyone for Mad Max? Yeah.
And he's just lost out to Blumchum again as well. So, but he is staying around the outside of him. He's forcing him to take a line that is not the racing line.
He's looking to go on the inside, but no, Blumchum's on the brake a little bit early, there forcing him to slam on the brakes.
Hound's just picked up a 3-second penalty as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it does look like Quick Killer might be on the defensive for Max.
Mad Max.
Which who's just picked up a 3-second penalty now.
Everybody's picking up 3-second penalties here, as Angry Dutch Guy sets the fastest lap just shy of a 106. It's a 105.996.
Just on board with Quick Killer, because this is where the two Aston Martins made contact.
Yeah, I'm just watching them because I'm wondering when Mad Max and RP Lie are going to come in. They've got 16 laps on those medium tyres, and even if there's rain at the end, I don't see those tyres going all the way.
No.
Unless that rain's coming in the next 5 minutes, I don't see their tyres are going to go far enough. You know, they probably got maybe 3, 4, 5 laps in those tyres, and a minute or so a lap. And they're racing hard as well, so it's not like they're conserving the tyres or anything either.
I mean, I'm just having a look. There's quite it's nearly a second and a half between first place and second and third. Hound's gone quite right there. I'm surprised that might be a track limit warning.
There's a lot of penalties now as well. Errors just picked up some more. So the penalties as it stands, Blumchum is on 11, Mr. JC is on 12, and Error's on 15 seconds.
Yeah, and everyone else is on 6.
6s and 3s. We've got Elite Hound, Quick Killers, Ryan, Jackie, Dunners and Knight are all on 6 seconds, and Angry Dutch Guy and Mad Max are both on 3 seconds. Oh, and Grimmy, sorry, I missed Grimmy.
We've lost Error. Error has spun, and I believe he's got he's got no wing at all.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
Blumchum has lost 2 positions
as
well.
That's exit of turn 3, and not only that, but he's also just lit his tyres up, which means he's in not a great position for getting round.
So I'm just interested in these two Aston Martins, because at one point it looks like Quick Killer's holding everyone off, but then on the DRS straight he looks like he's trying to get a top position on Mad Max, and we've said goodbye to Mr. Jace, who is out.
Yep. And that is again the exit of turn 8, as Knight picks up another 3 seconds, and that is another full safety car. So this for me would be the time for RP Lie and Mad Max to make that pit stop, maybe even Elite Hound as well. The 2 guys ahead of him are gonna have to stop. So
I would
do
say
you risk your tyres, or do you just chuck a set of softs on if there's rain coming, as we heard? Do you just chuck a set of softs on and push them till the rain comes? You know, I mean, if that rain's coming and by the time lap 30, 32 comes out, you can pretty much treat every lap like it's a qualifying lap and just hammer them. And they should last long enough for that rain to come. So we did have another comment as well. Jimmer says, at least I got less penalties compared to Imola. True, but you also didn't finish today.
Yes. Which I believe is a penalty in itself. I think that overrules any penalty you get.
Yeah, that's it's never fun to DNF a race.
Going back to the tyres, I mean, the thing is, RP Lee, he's not going into the, he's not pitting.
He is staying out.
Neither is Hound, and neither is Mad Max and Quick Killer. No one is, no one's pitting, it looks like.
See, I think Mad Max is doing whatever RP Lie's doing at this point, because they're on the same amount of laps. Hound. And the Hound, I think, is doing the same as well. He's keeping track position. Yeah, because he's got 4 laps. He's got 4 lap advantage on them tyres. Yeah. I reckon, I have a feeling, if RP Lee pit, I reckon I would have set up a chain reaction. I think that would have set off a chain reaction down to 4 to all pit, but maybe only the top 3, because Quick Killers and Mad Max would be double stacking, and they wouldn't want a double stack. Not when they're that close together, because that would be a double stack. Like, there would be no couple of seconds gap for your teammate to get in and out the box.
Like I said, I'm just interested. I mean, like I said, I don't know if they're in party chat or what, but I'm very interested in their strategy, because me personally, you've got 3 seconds between a penalty between Max and Quick Killer. On the hards, I mean, unless Quick Killer is a lot faster than Max, there's no way he's going to gain 3 seconds on the mediums, as well as battling other people and DRS trains, etc. me personally, the smartest thing to do would be to hold everyone off.
Yeah. Well,
and then
we're
once
waiting
you
for
feel
Error to catch up, so I think we may be looking at about 27 as well.
Yeah.
Is it
and the
me,
sky has
or
gone
has that
grey.
sky just gone grey? Yeah. I think
so
we
rain...
may be looking at rain quicker than we thought, as Quick Killers hits his teammate Mad Max.
No, I was on board with that. I don't actually think there's any contact. I know there's rain coming. I've just seen a couple of drop
coming
no, there's
in
rain
a few
now.
laps, according to Jeff.
Yeah.
And,
now Quick Killer's making a pit.
Jimmer says, look at the cloud. Yeah. Quick Killers.
No, there's raindrops now.
Now
is he going to go for the inters?
Jackie, Dunners, they've all pitted. The thing is,
is he going?
It's really bizarre because there's a certain amount of time between the rain starting and the track actually becoming too slick. So Quick Killers has gone soft, and Error, which seems a little bizarre considering rain's coming.
There's 4 that's gone inters.
But then we've got 4 gone inters. The thing is, you don't want to push those inters too hard.
You'll burn them right out.
Because you'll burn them out before the safety car comes in. Or just after the safety car comes in and before the rain really comes down.
It's going to be interesting because obviously Quick
Killers is out. He's DNF'd, which would be, I'm guessing, because he's binned it on those soft tyres because the track is too slick already. I mean,
the track is getting that. Now this is going to be interesting because
there he is. He went into the wall.
You've got the top 7 on
and I am
old, soft and
starting
mediums.
to see very, very small patches of like small puddles as the safety car is coming in this lap.
Yeah, there's one just going now. By the yellow car. Now this is interesting because
this is definitely going to make an interesting end to the race. Now, you see, the thing is, you've got the top 7 cars haven't pitted.
Yep, and they are going to have to pit now.
The thing is, not necessarily, because if they think they've got the grip, they can stay out for another lap or 2. But I don't think they're going to have the pace.
Laps. No,
he's going for a safety car restart. I don't think he's going to have the pace on this.
He's going in the pits, followed by Hound, Mad Max. Yeah, they are all pitting. Top 7 are pitting, except from Riley. Riley is staying out.
Knight is pitting, yeah. So that is an odd choice.
Yep.
So maybe he didn't want to double stack with RP Lie. That could be why he stayed out. Yeah. He may have just compromised his own race. Yeah, he's sliding all over out of turn 1. He's got little to no grip there.
Yeah, everyone on the inters just passed him straight away. RP Lee's just leaving the pits now. So we've got a battle with the inters at the front and at the back.
Bad call from the guys at the top.
Holloway, RP Lee, he pitted, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's on the mediums.
That is a terrible choice.
I don't think he changed his strategy or
I
changed
don't think he did. I think he pitted so quickly, his strategy hasn't changed.
Yeah, and they are Riley struggling with the softs.
Yeah, I was going to say, and RP Lie is 10 seconds behind him. I mean, he seems pretty stable at the minute, but
unfortunately, as much of a good race Hound as he has just spun it.
And he's got no front wing either.
He possibly might have. I mean, if I was Hound, I would definitely, if he hasn't already, raise that wing up, max out the ring, and possibly even lower the differential to as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, in these conditions, you want to get front end downforce if you don't already have it, and then you want to reduce that on throttle diff down to something like 60 or 65, just it's not so overpowered. I do the same thing on mediums with the on throttle diff as well.
I'm sorry, but I think the Ferraris might have timed this perfectly because RP Lee is leaving the pits now, and I believe Riley is just about to leave the pits.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's still in the pits.
Yeah, but he'll be coming out. He has to be coming out.
Just now.
Yeah, he's just come out.
Just perfect timing.
And oddly, it's actually put Jackie in P1.
Yeah.
And
we have a look at
penalties aren't going to make no difference because him and Dunners behind him has 6 seconds.
No, again,
Dutch Guy has 3, so maybe Angry Dutch Guy will take the win unless he picks up more penalties, which is very possible in this weather.
Yeah.
Error is on 15, so he's kind of irrelevant to this. Blumchum, Ryan are on 6, and Grim is on 3, but he's way too far back to make any difference now. So realistically, as it stands, if Angry Dutch Guy doesn't pick up any more penalties, this is his race to lose.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to look see if there's actually any action going on, and at the minute there really isn't. I mean,
no.
As I say that, Angry Dutch Guy has just picked up the penalty, so that's just cost him the possible race win here.
Now it's back to Angry Dutch Guy, Dunners, if Angry Dutch Guy can make the move.
If Dunners and Jackie can not get a penalty, they'll stay where they are. If they pick up a penalty, they'll concede position.
The thing is Aeros just made a move on Blunchum. Blunchum made a move on Aero, vice versa. No, sorry. The thing is, if you're Dutch Guy,
went wide.
If you're Dutch Guy and Dunners, do you spend all your time battling, or do you take turns getting a split stream to catch up to Jackie?
Well, they're not teammates.
And we got a Yellow Knight. They're not teammates, but would you rather battle for second and third? Yeah, or would you rather sort of get the split stream in and you know, move up a position?
Maybe. To be honest with you, the biggest loser out of all this is
Angry Dutch Guy's in the pit.
Ooh. Not unless he had some kind of contact. I'm going to see if he's going to take a wing here.
I'm on your... No, he's not.
No, he's actually gone for the full wets. Is this a brave move early?
Yeah.
He clearly doesn't feel like he's got enough grip out there. Does he think this is going to get much wetter before the end of the race? And has he taken an early pit stop to undercut the guys ahead of him?
Yeah.
I mean, it is still pouring it down out there, and the track does look wet, but is it really wet weather tyres? And Knight has done the same thing. He's also gone for wet tyres. Are we going to start seeing people coming in for all the wet tyres?
Yeah.
Or are people going to risk staying out on inters?
And this would have been a race where every tyre has been in use.
Yeah. Well, it has now.
Most of their Arsenal, yeah.
In fact, I think Angry Dutch Guy himself has used every tyre compound.
Every tyre,
he started on the soft, then he went hard, then I think he chucked on mediums, and then he's gone inters and now wet. So I think he's done them all. As Nita goes wide out of turn 3 there. So that's not helped him at all. But I'm not seeing any significant battles. I mean, Grim is close to Ryan, but that's probably the only thing happening. And again, I've got a wicked helicopter view just then. I mean, we can only sort of apologise for the lack of action here to anyone watching, but unfortunately, due to the rain, it's kind of spaced everyone out by a couple of seconds. Of course, there's no DRS, so it's just purely down to who can keep it on the track the best.
I'm just on board with Angry Dutch. I want to see how he's actually performing.
I'm trying to watch his time between himself and Grimmy. He is gaining a little. But the thing is he gaining enough to offset? And you see, he's just lost about a second there.
The only thing that he can battle up to really is error, because obviously Grimmy's got 3 seconds less penalties than what he has. Mine is obviously on the 6, the 3 leaders on 6.
I'm just sitting on board with him now because he's got Mad Max right behind him on inters. I'm just trying to find out whether
RP Lee's gone wide with the wet, and that's allowed RP Lee to.
Do you mean Knight has gone wide and RP Lee's gone
Sorry,
through?
I was on board with RP Lee at the time.
Yeah. So I'm just going to jump back on with Angry Dutch Guy. Yeah, he is. He's just been breezed past by Mad Max there, so it doesn't look like these wet weather tyres are actually giving him any advantage at all. And of course, Knight is struggling on him as well.
And the Hound is out. No, he's not. He's just got no front wing.
No, he's got no front wing here. He's dropped it again, exit of turn 3. It's probably one of the worst places on this circuit.
I think probably the closest battle we will have now. Oh no, Eris just spun it. So maybe the track is getting wet.
A couple of places, maybe. I mean, the closest battle is still Grimmy and Ryan, who are battling each other. And to be honest with you, Ryan's got lots of ERS left. He's around 50%. Grim is running on about 15%.
I'm going to be honest, the closest battle we've got right now is Hound and his car.
Yeah.
I'm just watching him. With no front wings on this weather,
He's gone from having whatever downforce he had to none whatsoever. In fact, we're just going through him with Grimmy and Ryan there as well.
Yeah.
As Error's just lost a position. He was off. Yeah, he was off the track. He'd ran wide.
I think he's got no end plate on the left side.
So
there's a yellow flag up ahead as well. What would that be?
I wonder if we're going to see wet weather tyres come here or whether. Oh
Hound's
no,
retired.
Hound's retired. I was going to say I wonder whether he's going to retire or whether he's going to go for wet weather tyres.
Error's in the pits. What's he going to do? Well, 3 laps left. And there's someone ahead of him as well in the pits, I believe, as well. Or no, that might have been Hound's car.
No, that was Hound's car.
Yeah.
It'll exit back onto the track, possibly.
Has got out the...
Oh no, his car's disappeared whilst in the pits. Yeah, he's gone wet tyres.
Knight has spun on the wets as well.
The thing is, if he's having trouble on those inters, then maybe wets are the choice of tyre for him.
Yeah, but Knight is not having joy or any joy on these
No, Knight
wets.
is not having any joy. And to be honest, I don't think Angry Dutch Guy is having a massive amount of joy with his either. I mean, he's lost 3.5 seconds to Mad Max now, who passed him maybe a couple of laps ago. So they're around about 2 seconds a lap slower at the pace those two are putting in.
Yeah, no, I think it's just for we've got well, come up to the final lap now. Will Grimmy find space to make a move on Ryan? No, to be honest, you don't even have to. He just has to stay within 3 seconds, and he's got the 4th place.
Drew Cameron said, "Come on, Jackie, do it for Alpha Tauri." So Jackie is still running in P1 and he's got a 4-second gap as well. And currently his penalties are going to take no effect because Dunners behind him has 6 seconds, Blumchum has 9 seconds, but that extra 3 isn't going to make no difference with Ryan, who's 12 seconds behind him. I mean, Grimm is already taking P4 as it stands, even without making the move, because he's only got 3 seconds, whereas Ryan's got 6, so... Yeah, Hounds just said he was doing so well till the rain, and to be fair, he really was. I mean, I said to you just after the rain started and people pitted that one of the biggest losers out of that rain situation was Hound, because he went from second to the back. Like, he literally lost it all there. Drew says need to do it for our constructors. That's to Jackie.
This will be Jackie's first race here in Illinois.
Okay. So this is a strange thing. Angry Dutch Guy is pitted with a lap to go for a set of inters.
Maybe it's going to can't even go for the fastest lap.
Can't even go for the fastest lap because that was already set when people had DRS and everything. So.
But yeah, this will be, as long as Jackie doesn't pick up another penalty, this will be. I mean, please obviously correct me if I'm wrong. I'm having a look through the standings. This will be his first. Well, probably, yeah, it will. This will be his first win.
Well, it goes to show what can happen when it rains.
Yeah.
I mean, he was mid-table before it rained.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jim has just said Jackie's raced a few races with us. Yeah, we race with Jackie quite often. We know who Jackie.
Yeah, we know quite well. And as he crosses the finish line to take his first win here in Illinois.
And I actually missed him crossing the line there.
Yeah,
but I was still on board with Ryan and Grimmy, who were having a little battle. Still having a little battle, shall I say. Nose to tail across the start-finish line there. Yeah. And as I said, Grimmy takes the place from Ryan based on penalties. Yeah,
Hound saying he wishes
he pitted the lap before. Yeah, I mean, I said just the same thing. Like, I mean, normally when the rain comes out, you have a couple of laps of grace before you need those inters. It was just really unlucky that it came so fast and so heavy.
We're just waiting for RP.
So Jimmy says he's ex-Alpha Tauri, so this is class for him.
Oh, there we have it.
And that is the end of that.
Yeah, so I mean, very interesting. Drive for the day,
Jackie. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, in this race we really can't disagree, can we?
Yeah. I mean, there's no. And as he comes out with his phone recording his first win there. But yeah, no, yeah, Game's definitely got it right this time round.
Yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, he obviously made the right tyre choices, especially in the change of conditions. And look at that. Unusually, you've got 3 British or English drivers on the podium.
You know what? Game or even real life, I don't even remember the last time that's happened.
No, I don't. That's what I was quite surprised by.
Ever happened.
But then saying that, the top 7 are all either British or English as well. So, I mean, it was likely to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go through the rundown. I mean, Jackie, first place, our driver of the day, followed by Dunners and Blumchum, Grimmy and Ryan, 4th and 5th, Max in 6th, Riley in 7th, RP Lee in 8th, Angry Dutch Guy in 9th, 10th is Error, 11 Niter, 12 Elite Hound, 13 Quick Killers, but they go into DNF, so I believe it's just the top 11 that pick up the points.
It's only the top 11 who pick up the points.
Angry Dutch Guy picks up the extra point.
Yeah, I was going to say Angry Dutch Guy with the fastest lap, so you beat him to that one. So that is it from us for this week. And we'll be back next week for round 9, which I can't remember where it is. You'll have to just give me 1 second.
I believe it's France.
I shall tell you in just a second. I'm just having a quick look now.
Yeah,
you're right, it is. We will be back on the 11th for round 9 in France. So from the both of us, enjoy your week and we shall see you next week.
Yep.